have released the dog. I'm Lil Rick the gamer, do 100% gamer, bro. No one else working hard, I will do it for the gamer show. Can't contain my flow. I need to play a game for sure. Maybe RTS or RPG or maybe even MMO.
Gamer Dude 2088, and we're back for another Skylanders Ring of Heroes video. And today, we want to talk about all of the good stuff and how overwhelming it is with all this new content. Oh my god, it's so much to farm, so much to farm. Why is this so good? This is so good. And as always, don't forget, like the video if you like it. If you don't like it anyway. Share my content. Subscribe if you're new here. Turn my post notifications on so you can be the first to view my content. Catch me live Monday through Thursday. Twitch.tv/GamerDude2088. That's 9 p.m. Eastern until I feel like I want to just stop. Yeah. Alright. So now that we got all that done, let's kind of talk about a little bit about all of what's going on with the new patch. What's that? 1.0.9. I think that's what it is. If not, then we ain't gonna worry about it. You just know gamer just don't know what the hell the patch is. Now, I know this can be really overwhelming right now because there's so many things that you can farm, so many pieces to get, and what I wanna say is this can be really overwhelming, and it's a good thing that it is, but the problem is that time is the most important factor that we have in life, not just in this game, and not everybody have the time to really sit back and try to farm every single one of these. So I'm going to kind of give you a little insight on what I'm personally doing and what I'm working towards, and you can kind of apply that to what you can do, because I know some of you looking at this like it's a chore, because really these are daily chores if you're trying to do every bit of it. I think the first day of me doing it, it took me over 6 hours just to do everything, and it's like I wasn't even farming for what I wanted to actually work on. Like if I wanted to grind rooms, I couldn't grind rooms because I didn't spent most of the day doing it. And not everybody had that kind of time out of the day. Some of us work full-time jobs, go to school full-time, or if not doing both. So you don't always have that kind of time to be trying to just go through your daily chores. So I know a lot of people would tell you, oh yeah, you gotta grind everything, but your time is so important, so that it's inefficient to try to grind for everything, even if it's going to disappear next month. Like, you just gotta chuck it up as a loss, because you're not going to get as much done as if you would if you were just grinding for the things that you need personally or that you want to build. And like for myself, I'm focusing in on certain aspect of the game. Like I just start pushing into B9 and building myself a team. I'm working on developing my W9 team while doing B9 and all of that. And like this is my current B9 team. It works pretty well for me. It's not the most optimal, but I've been piecing things together. But what I have noticed is they do give you not only do they give you like the shards, they give you so many omnis, and I've been focusing on specific omnis. The expert ones for the blue, which is the 3-star, and the purple, which is the 4-star. Personally, I've been focusing towards those, and more importantly, also just your standard purple omnis as well as your blue omnis. Been focusing in on those personally. The purple defense, not the blue ones, but the purple defense, so it saves me a bit of time, so I'm not farming for the other ones and spend a lot of time. Like you'll see a lot of the ones for attack, I'm not focusing in on those because those aren't quite important to me personally to grind for. Granted, yeah, it's good if you can do it, if you can just get it all done, but I'm going to tell you, don't waste your time trying to grind all of this when you still have other things you want to do. Like personally, like I'm farming, I tried farming Barbella. I did 100 runs, did not get one piece. 4 stars are extremely hard to farm for. Outside of actually getting her pieces, I'm not going to worry about it. It's just whenever I can put the purple defense omnis into her, that's what I'm going to do, and that's how I'm going to build her. So I'm going to focus in on that. I'm going to refresh those so I can just stay focused on the units that I'm building. And I say take 2 to 3 units, maybe 4 at the most, that you want to build, whether they're in these list of Skylanders or some that was removed that you were working on. Like in 2 days, I got my Blast Zone from 6-star awakening +3 to +5. Just in 2 days. Now, granted, I already had a few omnis laying around, but with the extra ones that I got from just working on the expert blues as well as the blues themselves, and I refreshed those, that gave me everything I needed to get him to +5. So I'm able to build my Skylanders fast so I can move to the next one. So now I know I don't need to worry about him for blue omnis. I can put blue omnis into something else. I don't have to worry about him for expert omnis. I can put expert omnis into something else. If I'm still focusing, I might switch. I might go for the defender omnis. I might go for the attacker omnis. It all depends on how I feel. And this is how you should really work on building your account and what you're doing and whatever your level of progression is. So since I wanted to get, the experience, because I need to get the units that I'm working on to level 70. So I really wanted the experience, but since I wasn't getting the pieces from Barbella, I said I'll take a shot in the experience and focus on just farming the Flashwing instead, since Flashwing is one of the units that I'm building. So I can get extra Flashwing pieces, get the experience for the units I have, and for the ones I haven't cleared, I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to let those go, move on, so I can just continue to grind for what I'm looking for. Now, some people might not think this is the way you should go, but I'm trying to maximize the amount of time that I have on farming for things, because sometimes I want to grind for runes, and trying to grind for every bit of the omnis that I can get is going to take up a lot of that time, and you should be putting more time into what you're working towards and not worry about the things that you're not working towards, and less time into those areas. Unless you just have all the time in the world to do it all, then by all means do every bit of what you can if you have that time. I've got my first 2 +5s, which I pretty much did that in the last 2 days just off of what the new patch was, which is my Blast Zone and my Kaboom. They're done. They're done for what they need. I don't have to worry about them. They're out the way, and now I can move on to other units. I'm not sure what expert I'll be moving on to next. I think I'm gonna not focus too hardcore on the expert and go maybe for the 3-star defender, like my Spyro, for instance. I think I might go in that direction. I'm not sure, because I got a lot of experts, a lot of 3-star experts at that I'm building. Actually, I think I am going for I'm going more so for the support. That's right, the support for Flashwing. So I'm focusing in on that, so I can put all my time and resources into getting Flashwing built up as quickly as possible. Smolder Dash is one that I'm working on for a special project that we will talk about in a later date. For the defense purple omnis, I'm going to be putting all of those into her, because this is that priority unit that I'm working on. And then I'm forced, where's she at? I'm forced to level up Elf to 70, just because that's the last piece of the puzzle to the Edons. I got pretty much everything else done, because I built up all of this for the most part. I built up all of this. So the only thing I really needed to do was, I think it was Wham Bam. I think I didn't have quite, but it didn't take much. I just put the potions into Wham Bam, done, because all you had to do was have them 3-star and level 50, I think it was, or whatever. So that was an easy fix. And the only one, since I was already leveling Barbella, that was going it didn't matter, because I was focusing in on her too. And we all got hex and a bunch of pieces for hex. So that was like pretty much the only other one that I needed to get done. So I was just putting all that work into leveling those two, as well as getting elf, since I went tough luck and not elf when it came to my progression and everything, just to get elf up. So I'm almost done. Almost done with that. Shouldn't take me too much longer to get there. But this is pretty much how I'm doing my focus, and I want to give my buddy Blazon the proper showcase because he's practically ready. I mean, his runes is decent from what I'm doing and where I'm at, even though his runes is kind of like, I explain that more into when I do give him his proper showcase, because that should be coming maybe in the next couple weeks or so. All depends on if I can get things built up once I start farming for the runes, because I need to farm for runes and not worry about all these damn pieces and Omni stones like I was saying previously in the video. So I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I just want you guys to know that you don't need to farm for all of this. It is great if you can, but if you're trying to be efficient and maximize the amount of time you have in your life, because some of us got other activities that we like to do in life, not just play this game. So grind for maybe 2 to 4 Skylanders at the most that you want to really invest in, depending on your progression, what you're doing and what you're building. Focus in on the Omni stones that's going to help build those, whether they're in the list of the ones that you can farm or not. Focus on if they are on the list, focus on getting those and possibly refreshing them if you can, just to make sure you get more of those pieces, and just work on that and let everything else go, because you can always do that later. I understand that you'll be missing out, but I would personally rather focus in on a specific area and get that built up rather than spending all my resources thin. And that's all I gotta say for that matter. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Turn my post notifications on so you can be the first to view my content, and catch me live Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, until I'm finished. I said Friday this time, damn it. Monday through Thursday, because Friday we got other stuff we doing now. And that's twitch.tv/gamerdude2088, and I'm out. Deuces.